What if we got something similar to the Soul system from the Area and Dawn of Sorrow games, but we also got the different locales and different places that you can visit, like in Portrait of Ruin. We get freaking Order of Ecclesia. Castlevania Order of Ecclesia is the third game in the DS, and it feels like a one last hurrah based on everything they learned from Dawn of Sorrow and Portrait of Ruin. It feels like a nice mix between the two, in the sense that you get the glyph system, which is instead of using weapons, you fight with the glyphs. That could be swords, it could be axes, it could be any different weapon, or just magic. So, and you can have different sets of them. So you can have a lot of different attacks depending on the set that you got, and you always gonna be changing around because sometimes you may need mobility, sometimes you may need to be better at combat, and that's something that I think they really nailed really well in this game, because in this game weaknesses and resistances matter a freaking lot, man. So you can really do from doing for like 5 damage to doing for like 20 or more, or like doing actual damage, right? So you want to have a lot of those glyphs and sets ready so that you can fight the best that you can. So it really was a big difficulty spike in that sense, because you can't just set your weapon that you like and go ham, right? You have to like watch out for the weaknesses, watch the damage numbers, see how they change with things. But that was pretty welcome change, honestly. It really felt like I was rewarded for having a lot of diverse sets. And the other thing that I talked about with Portrait is that there's a world map here with full of like small different areas that you end up beating until you finally get to the castle. But we'll talk about that later. Castlevania Order of Ecclesia is a pretty fun game that starts off slow. It really does, because obviously one of the things is that you don't have many glyphs, and two is because the early maps are pretty linear. Like just like some of the Portrait of Ruins, some of those they can be pretty linear, they can be small, and sometimes they don't. They feel a little bit unfinished, honestly, because sometimes you go for like this big area that should have a boss at the end of it before moving to the next area, but they don't. It's just empty. And then there's other areas where it's just like a hallway, and there's like a boss there, you beat it, and then you proceed through the hallway, and that's it. And I'm not kidding, bro. They're actually hallways. Here's the map. I wasn't kidding, bro. Like, and I did talk about me not liking padding a lot in Portrait of Ruin, but if I gotta get padding, I'd much rather get it in the early to mid game than near the end, because that doing it near the end just kind of takes me out of it, bro. But the way they did it this game is that it starts off pretty slow, but once you finally get into the climax of the story after Dracula revives and you get the Dracula's castle, man, it's kind of like Dark Souls 1 in reverse, right? But the first half of the game is not worth it because the second half is so freaking good. The best way to show it is just the moment you first enter Dracula's castle. It's just special. speaking about the music, it was pretty good. Castlevania has some pretty good music. The Empty Tomb is probably one of the best theme songs in the series. Like, bro, it it, it really made traversing Dracula's castle that much fun, bro. I would just stuck around and listen to that tune because it's so freaking good, man. But yeah, Order of Ecclesia really feels like a like a true Last Hurrah. I mean, in the end, it kind of was a Last Hurrah because there hasn't been any other 2D Castlevania games since then. So, but yeah, the way they went back to having a more like serious, darker portraits and the presentation of the game, it genuinely feels like a one Last Hurrah, bro. I mean, I already said it, but it really does feel. And I mean, I don't really think it's a big deal. Well, nowadays, but it probably really was. It was super sick to have a female Castlevania protagonist in Shanoa, and Shanoa is freaking cool. I really like that whole emotionless, but gets the emotionless person that grows emotions as they go on their journey and discover themselves. I've always been a fan of that. It's such a simple but good story, at least for me. Overall, it was a really fantastic game. Although I do gonna say the difficulty spike compared to like the other Castlevania games is pretty real, especially in the early game where for some reason potions are super expensive. They do not give you a lot of money, and enemies hit like a truck, bro. They really do hit like a truck. So you'll have, thankfully, because of that world map system, you have like a little hub town, and doing that hub town, you talk to some NPCs which you have to free in the map, but you know that you can just look that up with the guide. I mean, I didn't have much problem with it. Finish their side quests, and that's how you get most of your upgrades. And one of the most important ones, if you ever do want to play this game, is the cook. You want to do the cook so that he can sell you meals that are way cheaper and better than the potion, because the potion is just expensive, bro. It really is. So if you're like a not so good Castlevania player like me, then the early game is gonna be a struggle. But once you do those side quests, then you should be able to do good. In that sense, that's why this game is pretty hard for someone like me who isn't the best kind of player, because you know, dodging hard, bro. Dodging is hard, man. But thankfully there is the system with the town. But I really ended up appreciating the challenge in the end, because getting to finally beat some of those bosses or beating those areas that were giving me so much trouble on my own, pretty much, just by, you know, repeating and getting getting to progress. Well, good, man. It really does.
It's not over yet.
And that's why I recommend that if you play the DS Castlevania, you should probably do it You should probably start from you should start from Aria, then and then go from Dawn to Portrait, and then finally Order. Cause, oh man, if this was someone's first Castlevania, then yeah, that would be really hard. This is definitely not a Castlevania game. I think for like first timers. But if you played like a couple like me, then you will definitely enjoy the challenge of this game, man. Super fun.
Where are you looking? Destruction ray! Over here. That won't work. Now, shall we go for this?
Now is the time of your demise.
Mamma mia!
We're coming for you, friend.
Zimbabwe!
Man, after playing Elden Ring, I still felt like wanting to play a Souls like. But you know, like I said, I was a little bit tired with Elden Rings, but I wanted to go back to that more, I guess, linear, I guess, more traditional Souls-like experience, and Lies of P is just that. It's a really good Souls-like. There ain't no lie over that one. I'm not sorry. But yeah, a lot of people will probably dismiss it, try to call it just like a Bloodborne wannabe. And yeah, there's a lot of inspiration in like the first couple of areas and some sections, but honestly, no. Aside from that, this game is pretty much set in its own setting, right? It's like a some sort of like post-industrial type Europe type of setting. All of the freaking puppets and all of the things that you see basically. And of course there's the obvious sort of like dark fantasy imagining of the Pinocchio story, which is honestly pretty interesting. I really love the look of the game, man. Like I already said, and the idea of fucking taking fucking random storybooks and fucking turning them into dark fantasy. So it's like, bro, that's pretty nice, bro. I'm literally all up for that. Um, so yeah, the story. I mean, Souls games aren't really much of the story, but you know, basically the setting is you're a puppet called Pinocchio. Your job is now to try to find the truth and stop the puppets that have gone rampant throughout multiple locations, from just the city to the church to a factory to, I mean, lots of places. Like I said, I really like the areas in this game, and of course, the look of the area would not be the same without also some, I wanna say, pretty solid design. I won't say it's like, oh my god, amazing, like some of the first half of Dark Souls 1 that left me speechless, but it was still pretty good. I enjoyed the level design a lot. I don't think there's anything for me to complain about aside from like maybe some of the ambushes, but you know that happens in every Souls, right? There's always some bullshit ambush that you just like it comes at the wrong time and it fucks you up. But yeah, um, one thing that I also like is that I really enjoy the characters.
It suits you. For a moment there, you looked just like... Oh, forgive me, I'm rambling. When you get to my age, your memories are like good friends. And just as distracting.
Usually in Souls games, a lot of them wear armor so that you don't know what they look like, right? And they're more like also people who are like struggling in the war alongside you. But in this game, having all of the NPCs be like colorful and like I guess I wanna see beautifully designed. I think it makes them stand out and it makes me care more about them. Yeah, I know, a simp, whatever, dude. I immediately started caring more about them because they have a more memorable look, and I was surprisingly enjoyed the voice acting for pretty much the whole secondary cast. Yes, there are some parts with some NPCs that don't have the best voice acting, but I mean the secondary cast, I loved it, bro. They I wanna say they pretty much nailed it.
I won't forget what you've done for us. If you ever need anything or find yourself in a spot of trouble, call on your friend Venigni.
I guess if there's another thing to complain about will be that there are like a lot of like super secret optional areas or bosses like some FromSoft games. But I mean, bro, I just wanna play the game and beat the things I just wanna go in the direction facing front and kill what I see. And for that, I actually really, because after playing Elden Ring, I really appreciate the more linear approach of Lies of P. So, I mean, at least in my case, I think that was fantastic. I just wanna go and kill stuff, and of course, killing stuff won't be so fun if the gameplay wasn't amazing. But the freaking gameplay of Lies of P is freaking great. It also takes advantage from Bloodborne in that it's very aggressive. It wants you to keep moving because just like Bloodborne, you can get back some health that you get by blocking, by health that you get chipped down. You can get some of it back if you attack again, but that doesn't mean you can just go random like Bloodborne, right? It is not, your attacks are not as fast as those, but still, you usually wanna keep in on offensive and know when to attack. And the game really freaking rewards you for that in the best ways, I think. Because one of my favorite mechanics of this game is the fact that when you run out of heals, if you keep getting hits on the enemy and racking up damage, you get one heal back. And that can just be the difference between dying and freaking clutching it out, bro. And that just, oh man, the times of fights where I just barely clutched it in, it just felt so freaking good, man. Another aspect that the game will have you learn is that the idea of perfect blocking. Perfect blocking negates all chip and has like all pretty much no, and it pretty much takes away your recovery frame, so you can basically act immediately after it. And oh boy, some of the timings, they can be fucked up. I mean, thankfully the game also acknowledges that some people may not be the best, so there are some weapons that have it as a skill. And I'm not gonna lie, I did kinda use that for when I kinda sucked against some bosses, and bro, it worked fantastically. Speaking about skills, you get 3 meters at the start to use the special moves of your weapons, similar to like Fable arts and like weapon skills in Elden Ring. yeah, like that alone makes pretty much every weapon unique and different. Because I mean, they aside from just uh, the animations and the power, right? The idea of having a different special that can pretty much fit your playstyle, like the easy parry or the buffing your stats for some time, or the freaking lunging attack from like half a screen away to get in on the opponent. There's a lot of options from different weapons, and all of them are super fun, man. Um, and of course, another cool mechanic is that you can like combine weapons pretty much. You can disassemble and assemble weapons, and basically you keep the stats of the blade, but you get the moveset of the handle, and that just it's wacky, but it's so good because it just lets you do pretty much whatever you want. They kind of have patches to allow more freedom in it compared to like a launch, so there's a lot more options now, and there's just so much fun that you can have it. Just experiment it. What moveset do I like? What's my favorite moveset? But maybe I want another type of blade. Maybe I want a slightly bigger reach or something, more power. Boom, you got it. It's just fantastic, bro. The bosses really good for the most part. Um, fucking Andreas was a fucking fantastic fight, bro. Um, I mean, I didn't play it at release, so it probably wasn't like the super ultra hard nightmare that a lot of people had to face, but bro, it was still pretty hard, and it basically, it got me to get good, bro. I enjoyed it a lot. It's a really good fight. The freaking Romeo. Oh, yeah, fucking! I had to pull out the fucking fire grenade thingies. Speaking of that, throwables are actually pretty good in this game. Actually get a lot of them. Eventually you can get a lot of them, and you get a rewards from doing that. That's actually one thing I prefer over Souls-like, is that if you wanna use throwables to like get the chip damage or get some hits safely, you can very much use them, bro, because you're not gonna have to fucking find it like only like once or twice per file, or like fucking craft it finding some random ass grass or something. I don't know, no, bro. Like once you dock things in the shop, you can buy all of the throwables you want, bro. That's it. It's pretty good, and it basically lets you take a little bit more control of the pace towards the fight without having to rush it. And yeah, man, like fucking, I fucking love this game, man. Probably one of my favorite Souls likes. Shit, it might be better than some of the Souls, but I mean, right now it's probably recency bias, so I won't like compare it directly to them. But all I can say is fucking Lies of P, fantastic fucking game, bro. What a fantastic boss that was. The first phase, as the King of Puppets, of course, it's a pretty kind of slow, but with not that big openings time to fight. You just gotta be patient and take your time with it, punish him when the time is right. However, the second phase, when he just fucking ditches the armor and just goes in as Romeo, he just goes in so fucking hard, bro. The fight itself is extremely fun, always close quarters. He's always in your face, always trying to get a hit on you. It's pretty hard to find spaces to heal, but in this scenario, you can still manage in the first phase of the Romeo fight. But oh man, once you get him to half health and the second phase comes in, he just fucking puts on fire and fucking beats your ass, bro. Like he just sticks to you and does not let go. It's you're either an amazing at parrying and like perfect blocking, or you're kind of cooked. Not gonna lie, it will be a super tough fight. Like god damn, he just beat my ass so many times. However, after losing a lot to them, I just decided to say fuck it, bro. I'm going balls deep. I'm going all in. I saved all of my 4 blue meters of Fable and the shockwave grindstone for the Romeo fight. I beat the and I basically this my strategy was just fucking go monkey, but also like in a but also time the Fable are right, because you see when he puts on the fire on his side thingy, you can actually interrupt him, similar to I guess Artorias of Dark Souls 1. If you interrupt him before he puts on the buff, you can actually make the fight easy for you. Like he'll still move faster and all that, but he won't have fire and he won't do the attack where he just fucking jump the fucking waterfall dance, I guess you could just call it. He won't do that if he doesn't have fire on his weapon. So my strategy was just fucking go all in, bro. Put the shockwave as soon as the Romeo fight starts and fucking wail on him when he's not that fast as his second base. With the 4 meters, save one for a perfect parry without me having to time it, and then save the other 3 meters to just fucking interrupt his fire and fucking go all in, bro. And goddamn, when I finally got it right, it just felt so good, bro.
There's no way out of this one. You're done.
I thought it was gonna be one more. I thought it was gonna be one more.
I made this shit happen, bitch! Don't you ever!
And yeah, man, fucking Lies of P. The fights are just so fucking great, dude. I wanna say like a good 80% of the bosses in this game are fucking amazing, bro. Some others are not that good, but I mean, listen, every Souls game has like a couple of bosses that aren't that good, you know. And if the amazing bosses are like this, bro, then goddamn, bro, what a fucking home run they did with this. I wanted something more linear after Elden Ring's crazy exploration, and just fucking Lies of P just fucking came to me in a fucking silver platter. It yeah, I guess that's the best thing I can say, right? But I think even if it hadn't played it this year and play it later, I still think this game is fucking fantastic, bro. Give it a shot. It's not even doing anything, bro.
And then the rock music, bro. Like hard rock music, niggas not even attacking you. Like, come on.
Oh, he came down! He came down! I dodged him without even just walking, by the way. So, a lot of people will be surprised. Wait, did you really like Devil May Cry 2 that much? Hell yeah, this game is absolutely amazing. Lucian, I didn't know who the fuck she was at first. I mean, I still don't know who the fuck she is, but her Devil Trigger, or Angel Trigger design is absolutely fucking fantastic. The gameplay in this game is so freaking amazing, bro. Like, such a... You can tell they really upgraded from Devil May Cry 1, and... Oh man, who am I joking? What the fuck?
Tremenda cagada. Menos 10 sobre 10 y ZZZ.
But I'm not done yet.
I mean, bro, what? What a fucking lavada de cara. Well, here acá decimos lavada de cara. He was, like washing your face. What a way to like wash your face for Capcom and Itsuno after DMC2 with Devil May Cry 3, man. Like, Jesus, dude. Fucking. First off, the game starts off with a bang.
Invitation, huh?
This party's getting crazy. Let's rock.
Well, being in a prequel means that they can portray Dante in a more, just I guess in general, just in a more juvenile way, man. Like fucking doing one-liners and not taking things seriously, and just finding the demons, bro. And it was super refreshing, man. And immediately from the get-go, his attitude just rubs off from you in the lovable, cheesy type of way, man. He's just so fun, and pretty much in every second of screen time.
So funny today.
Let me go!
Let you go? But it would be a waste if you ended up as just a pretty stain. Here I am trying to help you, and you show your thanks by shooting me? Whatever. Do as you please.
immediately you can tell the buttons that you do for combos and the combo, the way it just feels so much nicer. Honestly, it's kind of insane. Like I didn't really believe that the jump from DMC1 to DMC3 was that big, but honestly, I can see now. I see the vision. And yeah, like the introduction of styles so that pretty much encourage replaying and trying levels in different things, getting to see different secrets. Like for example, with Trickster you can find a lot of more orbs. I mean, not only do you just get to dodge things, but it's also easier for you to find like extra orbs at different other secret missions. The game is pretty good. Like throughout the whole 20 missions, I think there was only maybe like 2 or 3 bosses were like ass, but for the most part, I love the levels and I love the idea of fucking going on a big ass fucking tower, bro. As you explore and get to eventually meet with your brother, Virgil.
You showed up.
You sure know how to throw a party. No food, no drinks, and the only babe just left.
My sincerest apology, brother. I was so eager to see you, I couldn't concentrate on preparations for the bash.
Whatever. At any rate, it's been a whole year since we last met. How about a kiss from your little brother? Or better yet, how about a kiss from this? So, this is what they call a heartwarming family reunion, eh?
You got that right.
The interactions between Virgil and Dante are fucking amazing, bro. And I can tell now why not just Dante but Virgil also became an absolute fan favorite, man. Fucking, and the way, and like I said, at first Dante is Tsunao, but when Virgil gets in, starts talking about his plan to get more power, and then the plot starts going more serious, Dante also grows. The themes of family and responsibility, and you can it's pretty well portrayed here, honestly, and actually, damn, it actually got me to feel, Dante goofing around to fucking saving the world and trying to save his brother from himself. It's just, and not just, and when that happens, there's also a lot of like little subplots going on, like with Lady and trying to deal with her father. Lady was fucking fantastic as well, bro. She's the one that pretty much gets Dante into changing the mindset and proccing his development, and you can just see it, how it works so nicely. They really walk each other. They two like play off each other so really well, really well.
Well, we have something in common. I have a dysfunctional family too.
And what would you know about family? You're a demon.
Why do you refuse to gain power? The power of our father, Sparta.
Father? I don't have a father.
I'm driven by the inability to forgive him. My soul is screaming, demanding me to kill him. That's enough motivation to keep me going. Besides, this is my family matter. You should stay out of it.
Father, sealing the entrance between the two worlds. And now, my brother's trying to break that spell and turn everything into Demonville. This is my family matter too. Quite frankly, at first, I didn't give a damn. But because of you, I know what's important now. I know what I need to do.
Wait.
Trust me, I'll make things right for you. That's what my soul is telling me to do.
Use this.
How much is it gonna cost me?
You can give me your name.
Dante.
Look at this. Look at this. It's perfect.
Yeah, honestly, I was pretty surprised with this story. But, you know, I feel like that's pretty much all I should say. You should really try it for yourself, man. It's pretty good.
Now I'm a little motivated.
Oh! I got baited! And, but of course, what we're in here for is the action. Like I said, the action is a lot better in this game, man. You can have 2 guns and 2 swords. I'm playing the vanilla DMC3 experience, the special edition version, of course. But yeah, so there's I know the Switch Pro has like style switching and you can use more weapons, but I wanted to experience something closer to what the game first was. And honestly, even with that, I feel like it's really good, and I can see that they definitely tried to design the game around you replaying levels or like either replaying levels or changing style depending on like the type of level, maybe like some bosses too. So there's because there's so many weapons, you can always just try new things that you can try. For example, I always stick with Rebellion because, you know, it's the weapon of choice, right? But then, you know, the twin blades, fucking Cerberus was a favorite of mine for sure. Agni and fucking Agni Anundio was also great. Fucking Beowulf. Once you lock into like, bro, it's really fun to try all of these weapons, man. Pretty much all of the weapons feel good to play, man, and that's something that they nailed really well. And of course, the boss fights. I mean, fucking. So, when most of them are bangers, that's how you know it's good. Like, I feel I would only say there's like 2 or 3 which were kinda eh. But you know, like you can get done with them pretty easily if once you learn how to cheese them, you can just learn how to deal with the fucking centipede or the stomach thingies. But yeah, fucking the bosses, man. Fucking the battles against Virgil, all of them are bangers. There's nothing much to say. The fight against Niven, a little bit tricky, but it's more about you waiting for your turn and then, you know, try to be patient, right? So the fight against Niven was pretty fun too. The fight against the fucking horse, fucking damn, bro. I didn't expect that, but I actually kind of surprisingly amount of fun with that one. The fight against Beowulf, full banger, bro. The fight against Cerberus, it's a pretty nice difficulty spot at the early game, but the thing is that I guess the thing is you just gotta be patient, man. Like I don't remember much about other bosses, but with Cerberus, the life bar is a fucking lie, bro. It feels like Cerberus has like fucking Guilty Gear guts. And like, you know, the lower his health is, he gets like extra defense or something. But you know, it feels like they designed it that way on purpose, so that you will try to get desperate when fighting Cerberus. And whew, I mean, I definitely did in the first couple of tries, but after that, you know, I just kept tranquilo, you know. But yeah, man. I mean, I don't know if every boss has that, but I really felt the difference with it in Cerberus. So yeah, it's very important to like keep the cool, right? Just, you know, just like how the game wants you to do the ranking, keep your cool, get your hits, don't get hit, be stylish. Speaking of that, the way they do the ranks so that you get to use a lot of different moves, very nicely as well. It feels genuinely good when you get them in higher ranks and you just keep your momentum. And of course, the bosses are amazing, but they wouldn't be too amazing if the music wasn't a banger, bro. And the things for the bosses, especially the Virgil things, was all so good. It gets you in the mood for the action, pretty much. And if that wasn't enough, after you get the game with Dante, you can get to replay as Virgil and just abuse the fucking big ass moves, the big ass hitboxes, and just have fun I mean, that's the deal about Virgil, right? He gotta be overpowered on purpose. I mean, Dante also becomes overpowered once you get pretty much everything unlocked. But yeah, I mean, Virgil is just like immediate, right? And yeah, I mean, like, what I just gotta say is that all of the characters are amazing, and this, if the characters are amazing, then that immediately makes the story even better. Even if it's an action game, it doesn't have like super deep story, but the themes and the characters just hit it perfectly, bro. You got an action game, you have good characters, and you have a good reasoning for what they're doing. Fucking, it really is just pretty much like almost a perfect package, bro. And I can really tell with the improvements to like not just the gameplay, but the presentation, the music, the characters. It's like a whole. It's like they just went crazy. it's just I can totally see how this game pretty much inspired action games for like the rest of time, bro. And honestly, it's a game that I really think everyone should play, bro. Like, I know a lot of people just play DMC5. That's probably it, because I mean, yes, going from the gameplay of DMC5 to another game is probably really hard. Like, I know there's people who don't like going back to older games, but bro, this game deserves it, bro. This game is fantastic. Devil May Cry 3 is a fucking fantastic game, and honestly, I'm low-key kind of glad that I didn't play it as a kid when I had that PS2, right? Because I don't think I would have appreciated it as much, because I don't know, like as a kid I had a big Kingdom Hearts bias, so it's probably better that I played it as an adult now. I can just appreciate that and appreciate the game, and it's just fucking fantastic, man. Devil May Cry 3, amazing.
I'll try it your way for once. Remember what we used to say?
Oh, it's time. Alright, everyone get ready. Jackpot! What if I told you one of the best combat systems in the entire Tale series is a game for the freaking PS Vita, which is a remake of a DS title. Looks like a original PSP game from like 2007, 2008. Like, this is Tales of Innocence R, bro. And back in the early 2010s, the mid 2010s, Namco decided to let the B team or the C team, I don't even know who it was, but they basically let one of the teams remake the DS games, Innocence R and Hearts R, into the PS Vita. And apparently they gave them like zero budget, bro, because why does the game look like that? But in any case, what budget there is there, it was used pretty well in other areas. The game is for the most part voice acted, which is surprisingly, it definitely is way more voice acted than the original DS version, which of course it is, because the DS obviously can't handle too much voice files, because otherwise it will explode. But yeah, you get what I mean. The skits are, all of the skits, pretty much, well, not all, pretty much all of the important skits are voiced, which is pretty nice.
別料金のお楽しみって何のことかな？
おほー、ようやくルカ君もそういうことに興味を持ってくれたんだね。俺様は嬉しいよ。
何その満面の笑み。やっぱりそっち方面の話なの？
そんなのわかんねえだろ。ただの手品ショーかもしれねえじゃん。
手品ショーならそれはそれで楽しそうだけどね。
後でこっそり抜け出してそのお楽しみを味わってみようぜ。
おい、二人で何を企んでいる？
Well, the story of Innocence R is set in a world where back in the day, some thousand years ago, there was a big war to try to get the control of the continent of the big fucking MacGuffin that will change the world into the ideal of the person. And there was like a big war about it. One of them, the main character in this flashback, is Asura, which is basically like the demon general that fucking is the badass, the greatest. He defeats everyone and wanted freedom. After that little flashback, we end up seeing Ruka, our main protagonist, the shy boy who gets bullied around by the other kids, and he has to be the happiest during his dreams because he dreams of Asura and the war and being a badass. Turns out, he actually is a reincarnation of Asura. He ends up meeting other people who have the same reincarnation, but unfortunately in this world, people who are reincarnated are seen as like, basically they're seen like demons and people who destroy the world, so they end up getting chased around and get put into basically prison. Saying this, Luca now has to basically escape from town. He ends up meeting Ilya, who is also reincarnated, and is being chased around by the church to be used for her powers for nefarious means probably. And Luca, being the good boy that he is, cannot let it slide and awakens to his power to save her. But now that he's awakened, he's gonna be chased too, and he has to live with her. And the story begins with our main heroes trying to get away, and the main protagonist feeling all of the doubt. If you remember if you play Tales of the Beast, you know how Luke is like, oh, I wanna go home, I wanna go home. It's basically something like that with Luca too, but it's a lot easier to sympathize with him because the boy was literally, he was just the shy kid on the block, bro. What the hell is he doing in this trip?
オッケーオッケー、もう何も問題ねえな。
心配かけてごめんね、スパーダ。
いいってことや。だいたいな、こうやって同じ記憶を持つ3人が集まったんだ。俺はきっとこれには何か意味があると思ってるんだ。
何か意味が？
なぜ俺がこの世界に、今この時この場所になぜ生まれ入れたのか、その意味は何なのか、その答えがまさしく。
それにな、こうなった以上は最後まで筋を通してもらうぜ。また途中でヘタレ抜かした時にはただじゃ済まさねえ。分かったな、ルカ。
分かったよ。
a big thing about this game is the aspect of, to summarize the theme of this game, it will be like the sins of the father, but in this case it's more like the sins of my past self and how that affects me. And you see it in this world about how some people just get completely possessed by their past selves and stop being a person basically, and they try to revert to what they were before, and they can't move on. And that is a big thing of this game, and you see it. You see the journey of these characters and trying to uncover the truth of what is going on with the powers and the reincarnators, and trying to understand it. Understand what happened 1,000 years ago, because there is a lot of the history that has been missed or has been wrongfully taught by the church. So it's up to them to try to figure out what really is the truth of what happened, and the other aspect is of what do they plan to do with that truth about their past selves? How does that affect them? During the multiple times in the story, we see Luca trying to understand Asura, but he also pretty much never lets go of the him that he is at the moment. While someone like Ilya is constantly worried about discovering how probably shitty her past self was. She's always on the fence. She's just always worried. And well, that's our basically two main starting characters. And then we get to the best boy, the GOAT, the one, Espada. Espada is a fucking fantastic character, man. And together with Ruka and Ilya, I guess you could say it's like they form like the main trio of characters in this game. Like, yeah, Ruka is the protagonist, but it feels this. You know how like in Symphonia, you could say that the trio is Lloyd, Colette, and Genius. It's basically it is something like this, but they keep all of them pretty much stay relevant from throughout the whole game, pretty much, just like Genius and Colette did in Symphonia. They form like the main trio of the game. Well, Lucas the shy boy and Edie is the tsundere girl. Espada is someone who is pretty much sure of what he wants to be ever since birth. He's always wanted to become a knight, even if he comes from a royal family and he's like the seventh son, so nobody cares about him because he's never gonna inherit anything. So, being away from a noble life, he tries to live by the sword, live by the code of conduct of the knights. And yes, he is in some ways looks like a punk, but and he talks in a very informal way, but he actually is the heart in a way, the heart of the team. He's always the one that cheers the other people up. He is the one that understands Luca the most. Oh, my goat! He easily, at least for me, he steals the show so many times, especially in one of the early skits throughout the game.
ねえスパーダ、帰りたくないってだけじゃないでしょ。どうして僕たちと一緒に来てくれたの？
ハルトマンに言ったろ。お前たち二人は俺の友人だって。ダチとつるむのに理由なんかねえよ。お前たちと一緒に行くのが正しいと思ったから来ただ。
違うよ、帰らないよ。僕も二人と一緒に行く。本当にいいの？
な時になんだが、あのセリフ良かったぜ。
お、こうだ頑張ったからな。
お前じゃねえよ。ルカのイリアを守るってやつのことだよ。
ああ、それは
うん。なんとなくそんなこと言ったような気がするよ。
あのセリフな。熱かったぜ。
ain't he the best, bro? That's my boy, bro. And well, the other characters, they're really great. Ricardo, he's the older. I mean, it isn't a Tales. I can say a real Tales game needs to have the older man in the group who's taking care of the fucking kids. Well, I mean, I don't wanna shit on the Rise and like Tales games that don't have the older person, but bro, the man in his 30s, he just brings so much to the party dynamic, bro. And Ricardo is pretty good at it. He's always calling them brats, always calling them kids, underestimating them, but you know, he ends up taking good care of them, bro. He's the grumpy uncle of the group. You just love to see it.
俺にお前たちの夢を叶える手伝いをさせてくれ。お前たちの未来を俺に守らせてくれ。ガキは夢を食って育つ生き物。お前たちは自分の夢を叶えるべきだ。その手伝いを。
Not bad, kid.
Then Angie, she's also the other adult of the group, who's the priestess of the church, but she does like a good mixing of trying to do like sermons, but also is pretty savvy that the church is not perceived in the best of ways sometimes. So she's really great. She's fantastic, like sassy, teaching you in a sassy way type of character. She always nice. She teases some people, but she's also nice to. She teases Sparta because he's a little bit of a punk, but she also treats Luca nicely, and he's basically not the one to like. You know, he's the mom of the group, just like you. We got the grumpy uncle, we got the mom of the group, and we got the three bratty kids, bro.
正直に自分の考えや気持ちを口にすることだけが常に正しいとは限らない。ルカ君、覚えておいて。時には自分を偽ってでも正しいと思う行動を選択しなければならないこともあるのよ。
Holy shit.
And of course, actually, we have 4 kids, because we also have Hermana. She's basically like the little sister of the group. She grew up as an orphan, but she probably packs just as much of a punch as any of them. And she's like the wise beyond her years because she had to grow up in an orphan, right? So she's pretty good at taking care of people, and she's like a nice balance between sometimes being mature and sometimes just being very mature. She's the type of character that she grew up as a kid with troubles, bro. So sometimes she's wise, sometimes she is not very wise, and that's pretty cool of that. And that is for the 6 originals of the Tales of Innocence cast back in the DS. So this remake, we got added Conway and QQ, which are basically characters that serve to help the party with uplift with some other that type of dynamics. And well, in the case of Conway, he's there to be the exposition guy. I mean, which is nice. He's the exposition guy, but he's also like the watcher, right? He's like the one who like he clearly has some sort of agenda, and he's trying to see where the journey goes. He's just the curious watcher type of guy. And QQ is the girl who's just there, being happy and being like, I guess you can say like being the happy girl of the group. And honestly, I mean, their additions are fine. I mean, I don't want to say they're as for like characters who are in a remake. It's really hard to fit them in, bro. Like it's super hard to fit them in. But I think they were in. If you were to ask me about characters in remake, I'd rather them be inoffensive and yeah, inoffensive like them instead of being like annoying and trying to take the spotlight from the original cast, right? If you ask me, right? If you did between one of the two, I'd rather them be inoffensive. And you know, they're QQ and Conway are pretty much inoffensive. They're cool. Their princess is not super rich, but you know, they're there to pretty much add some extra lore and to tease many things, right? That will happen. Tease some other things and give you different types of combat, because now we can go into that. The aspect where most of the budget went, when I say the budget went, the combat. Oh, got him. And I really... Oh! Damn, I'm good. Man, I love the game that they got... Oh, a double! A triple! I love the way... Okay, I love the way they did armor in this Tales game. This game has no budget, but it was made by people who like Tales for people who like Tales, bro. This combat is absolutely fucking fantastic. So we got the linear battle system. We have seen this evolve in Tales of the Abyss, in Tales of Vesperia. A lot of people, you could say that Vesperia was the peak. In some ways it is. However, that game, it took you a while to get to the fun part. This, however, this game that you cook, bro, almost immediately. Level 10, level 15, I was also getting things like Art Plus or like infinite chaining of arts during over limit. Like, bro, I was getting things so early, bro. Like the game, and I was already getting like arcane arts, like fucking reaching Tiger Blade and shit, pretty early into the game too. Like, yes, they cost a shit ton of mana by the time that you get them, but bro, just having the option to keep the combo going if I want to spend the cash, the mana, it's so fucking sick, bro. Pretty much every character unlocks ways to like link their arts in whatever order they want. They like in Vesperia, if you unlock skills that when you pop over limit, you just go ham and you have basically all of the freedom that you want, bro. And speaking about freedom, like the being able to combo chains feels good, man. And you know, usually sometimes if you have so much freedom, then how does that translate to bosses? Because you know, let's say Tales of Zilla 1, you have a lot of freedom with the combos, but when it comes to the bosses, they unfortunately have the iron stance or the hyper armor, I guess you could say that. You have to break it to hit them, and then you can only combo them for like 5-10 seconds, and then they get the armor again, and they do a fucking get off me type of attack, right? Like, in Exilia 2, they added the weakness combo system essentially, so that if you keep you hit them with different elements and different types of attacks, that you could reset the combo counter and you can just keep going, which could result in you if you optimize the build, you could just defeat the boss in like 1 or 2 combos, bro, because they couldn't unless they over limited. I don't think they were able to do anything about it. They would just get comboed to that. So how do we reach like a good balance to it? We do the thing where like after a couple of hits they get red and they get to do an armored get off me attack, right? However, in this game, you can parry it. when they do their red get off me attack, if you time the block button at the perfect timing, you can parry it, and then you keep the stagger going, and you can keep the combo going. This system is so fucking amazing, bro. It like you can combo someone to death, but your ass better be fucking precise and paying attention, bro. You cannot only just pay attention to your combo, but you also always gotta be on the lookout. When is the guy gonna fucking do their get off the attack? When is he gonna do it? And you gotta be ready, bro. In a way, it is kind of similar to the revenge system in Kingdom Hearts 2. In that you try to calculate how many hits you get in the combo, and well, in Kingdom Hearts you try to have a count in your head and then like bait the attack and then react and punish to their get off me type of attack, right? But in this game it's more like instead of dodging, you use Watch out for it and you'll parry it, which is fucking sick, man. I think that's why I like this so much. Because well, the timings can be very different depending on the boss. Usually in human bosses they're pretty fast, so you can just like as soon as you see a red, boom, you press the block button. But on like bigger bosses, sometimes their get off attack is super slow, so it can delayed. So you gotta watch out for that. And yeah, but pretty much they made it so that pretty much every boss has like their own different type of timing to like the get off me attack, and this results in a fucking amazing type of like fight where like you get to have fun, but you also always gotta be on the lookout.
Bitch.
And that's just so good, bro, because that's literally one of my only problems with some of the Tales bosses is the whole Iron Stance / Hyper Armor thingy. This game, yeah, bro, like, I fucking keep going on tangent about the combat system for this game, bro. Basically, you have the freedom, but you also have to be on the lookout, bro, and that's so fucking good. Oh yeah, I haven't touched on this, but there's also the speaking about the other system, there's also the rave system. It is basically a meter that you build from level 1 to level 4, and you get, and depending on how well you do, you get a different battle or buff in battle, and you can basically choose what you want it to be. You can choose it to be more attack power or like recover your TT so that you can keep spamming arts. Yes, you probably don't like. You probably won't be able to like maximize it because your NPC party members will probably get hit at some point. But bro, when you're like on your own, or like when the NPCs don't get hit, you can just fucking keep going, bro. You just get the little buffs, you keep your combo going, and yeah, man, whew. Like it just felt so fucking nice. It's just nice to get a little reward for keeping the momentum going, right? And yeah, fucking man, the combat system had to be good though, because the game, this game has like a random encounters, like an old RPG, so you can't like dodge them like in the newer Tales games. So if you kind of have to battle a lot, then your combat better be good, and it really is fucking good, bro. Ruka plays pretty amazingly. Like, you think with that big ass sword, you think he will be like the slow hitter type of character, kind of like how Luke was in Tales of the Beast. He was kind of like a slow brawler type of hitter, but no, bro. Luke fucking flies in with this fucking sword, bro. He lifts it up like it's a fucking knife, bro. It feels so fucking good to play it. Spada is your two-bladed character, very fast, lots of arts to multiple freaking hits. Like in the original DS version, he was basically a clone of Lloyd. I mean, I enjoyed it, but in this game they made him more of his own type of character. He has the way he does his arts, the animations he has for his arts are pretty unique. It's a nice, different take on the two-handed swordsman from Lloyd, and I really appreciate it. Like he's now his own man, bro. He doesn't play like exactly like a Lloyd clone. He's his own man now. He plays fucking amazingly, bro. Urbana is another fucking faced character, bro. And faced characters are always fucking amazing, bro. They always feel nice to play. Yes, the range is not the best, but bro, the flashiness, the little punches, the rush that you get when you play them, and you get the combos with the kicks, feels pretty nice, bro. I mean, fucking bro, just for getting to play as Ruka and Span and Hermana, I think everyone should give this game a try, bro. I mean, I think the soundtrack is pretty good too. A lot of it is based on the DS version, so some of the tracks are like, there's also some couple of new tracks every now and then for some of the new areas, and I actually really like the battle theme in one of these. It feels like I guess it's like a modern, you're in a fucked up place type of battle theme, and I think it fits pretty nicely. And one of my favorite things about this is the way they use the original opening of the DS game. It does play during a certain, they change it so that the opening plays during a certain fight in the game, and bro, That's so fucking fire, bro. I'm a fucking sucker for playing the opening in an important battle. You could say that some of this you can say that this story and characters are not like the best of the series. It doesn't like fucking excel at it, but they're really good. It's a very consistent experience, and yeah, I think, well, at least for me, right? I feel like the enjoyment of the game, I think, will depend on how much you like the dynamic of the main trio, aka Ruka, Espada, and Iria. I mean, for me, I fucking loved it. I fucking love my fucking bratty protagonist, my two bratty and the good boy protagonist, bro. Oh, and by the way, if you're a skit lover like me, then you fucking love this game. But you know, this is like a double-edged sword, right? For me, I loved it, but there will be some people who don't like it or just flat out like ignore it, ignore the skits, which is, you know, it's a bit of a shame. Like, but I understand it though, because bro, what is the bro? The budget in this game was not the best, bro. Sometimes they just kinda talk about things on the skits, bro. The story, you'll either like it or you'll think it's mid, depending on how you feel about like the whole reincarnation thingy. Damn, I had so much freaking fun with this game. So try this game. You should definitely do.
Nice and hot. Hot and spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
Demogorgon, I think Hunk absolutely dominates this matchup if he can get started.
That makes a lot of sense to me. Oh, and
Strange is actually a big problem. A lot of his moves will easily get eaten by it.
Oh, no DHC was available. And the happy birthday! This may be exactly what Manondo needs. As the book activates, is going to be able to get go for a second hook and kills off Shenko. This is looking like Manando Boys is about to take it from the jaws of defeat. They are able to get victory, and Manando Boys taking the first game, going up 1-0.
Remember, Matt, reading a book is a powerful force.
I mean, what else is there to say, bro? This game will live on forever. It already was, but now it just never ends, bro. Marvel's Carpentry is one of the most chaotic but fun fighting games ever made, bro. It just fucking oozes personality with all of the characters, and it's, well, I'm not gonna say the easiest, but I think it's decently easy to understand and play, and just fucking kill everyone, bro. Like, once you start getting into like this is the type of game of big damage, of it's a pretty degenerate game of touching someone and they might be dead. I mean, if you're good, they're dead. If you're not the best, then they're probably almost dead. But yeah, fucking almost every interaction just happens so fast, but it means so much, right? It's such a fast-paced game. Sometimes you can't even process what is going on.
That's crazy.
Like what, 4 or 5 years ago?
No, man, I did not cross. I'm dead.
And meanwhile, he's like, I run this shit.
Bro. You think he aimed?
he feeling like him,
honestly.
The NBA starting in 5, bro.
Oh.
Damn. Oh, you're dead.
Nah.
I don't get mixed. I never get.
I never get mixed. He gets mixed.
This is just like that K-Red clip. This was just that K-Red clip, bro.
I'm gonna block this whack ass mix up.
But when you do, and you start getting better at the game, you start being able to process. Then it's just a fucking beautiful game, bro. Because fucking everything that you do has a big ass consequence, bro. There ain't no like just getting a little punish. No, bro. You're getting fucking deleted from the game, bro.
Get it. Cause Dante about to die right here. Yeah.
This game is so fucking fun. The characters, fucking bro. Like back in the day when I was a kid, I didn't appreciate the cast, but now I fucking love this cast, bro. Fucking, I had so much fun, and all of the characters feel so different, so distinct to play, and they're all so freaking fun, bro. Like, bro, this game got me to fucking post pretty much daily clips on Twitter, bro. Like, how does that even happen, bro? Because there's just so much fun to have here. There's so much. Okay, I'm gonna sound silly, but there's just so much freedom, bro. With the game works as a 3v3 fighter with assists with your backend characters. There's just so much possible combinations of so many things that you can try out, so many things that you can probably stand that you couldn't on your own. And add to that, we have X Factor, the craziness of X Factor. I mean, I won't talk about X Factor too much. There's already people talking about it. The mechanic is crazy, it's broken, but it's what makes Marvel 3, baby. Your two of your characters die, you get like one good hit, you pop X. Right. Oh, I might be dead. Actually, he didn't X. Maybe I'll live with like 1 HP. Oh, close.
Oh, you pressed the button, bro. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Dante. Every time. Why do you say that? I'm fighting a Dante lookalike. Every time.
It's a super degenerate combat mechanic, but you know, it's just fucking makes it fun, right? And like it makes it so that fucking even if I play with friends who don't know all the optimal shit, then they can still just fucking delete me and kill me, bro. They just need to find the right time to pop X and I'm dead. So fucking hell, man, this is the type of game that pretty much people from any skill level can enjoy, bro, and just have fun mashing buttons. Especially now that, like I said, this game is gonna live forever because now that people learn how to mod it, it just keeps going, bro. The cast, at first it was only like simple, like kind of like reworks of existing characters like Stars Wesker, Stars Chris, Red She-Hulk, things like that, or Orange Hulk. But now they're just making whole ass original their own characters, man. Then sometimes a lot of them with the framework of the other games like Captain Commando, like Monster Hunter from Marvel Infinite, a lot of characters, and bro, they're so much fun, bro. But not just that, bro, we're getting original characters we never got to see in a Marvel vs. Capcom game, bro. Fucking Carnage, Asura, bro, making a character from scratch is not easy, bro. These modders are fucking insane. And fucking, I won't remember every of the names, but fucking Tabs, Kali Kings, and shit, I think Hoof? Shit, I don't remember everyone, but damn, bro. Man, this game has just become like the Pandora's box of unlimited possibilities, basically. This game is just the game that literally keeps on giving and will keep on giving, bro, for pretty much ever. That there's just so much fun to be had, bro. Like I'll just fucking post some clips of me and my friends dealing with some nonsense, bro. Like it just I think this is the type of thing where like I just gotta let the games speak by themselves. Oh, my legs. Is he gonna spend it?
What the fuck? Hey! Not Shin Shurioken. Hey.
I got those.
I'll see you guys on Good Morning Gang.
Gotta do this string on.
I was trying to get that string. Oh shit! He cooked.
Finally.
Goodbye.
This game's fucking.
Bro, I hate it. I fucking hate it here, bro. Like, honestly, hop off. Like, I can't with you.
Hey.
You stinky, smelly, sweaty bastards.
Tell him.
What is happening over there?
Like, can a fella
We're
breathe?
playing a Nexon game is what's happening.
Hey, bro.
Wait, I did not put that game on, Peter.
But if you,
Actually,
I'm not gonna hold you.
You're out of X.
He needs it. He needs it. He needs it, right? He needs it. He did.
Oh, thank God. Excuse.
keep the rhythm up, bro.
It truly is a modded character.
The best
excuse me?
The best excuse me? Oh, you talking about getting grabbed out of the air by his bullshit?
I am.
Yeah. Oh, that happened to me last night, bro.
Bro, he couldn't do that in fucking his own game. What?
Different.
My mistake.
Damn.
Oh, no mix.
Oh, punch.
Full combo for that. Never mind. He dropped. Oh, mix.
Oh.
I'm dead.
No, you're not.
Not yet.
I lived. He didn't X. I'm dead. He X'd.
Seconds before disaster.
He didn't mash.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Ow. Alright. I'm sorry. What you didn't kill. Oh, you're gonna kill me. You bitch. I'll fucking fix your hair.
And yep. From the fucking amazing comics to the what the fuck is going on type of situations, this game just has it all. It's the chaotic. It's the chaotic mess of my dreams, bro. And like, you know, like I said, the gameplay's fun and the characters, they're all fucking from games I like and then that I appreciate. And if they're not there, they weren't there back in 2011, they fucking hell, they might get out of it now. Happened with Gambit, happened with fucking Venom, and it will probably keep happening. That's the beauty of it. Now that this game has been figured out with the PC port and how to run it, it's just infinite, and that's why it's given me so many hours of fucking fun, bro. It's become my I don't want to say comfort game, like, but it's become like my Like, I don't know what to put up. I'll just put up some marble and have some combos, bro. Like, it's become that type of game, bro. It's become the type of game where like I can just fucking relax and you know what? I guess it is a comfort game, huh? Yep. It's just, I mean, it's not very comforting when I fucking drop the combos and get angry, but you know, the aspect of discovery, the aspect of having fun discovering the combos, that part does bring me comfort, bro. That part gives me fucking happiness. This game has basically given me all of the emotions when I play with friends, pretty much. And yeah, fucking hell, that's. I mean, what else is there to say, bro? Oh yeah, most of the soundtrack remixes are fucking bangers, and if they're not, well, guess what? It's a game on the PC. I can just change the fucking archive, bro. Fucking John Cena.
Oh no. Oh. No. It don't work. No. He lives. This is where he makes the comeback.
No. He did not block on the incoming.
I didn't. I should have just mashed super. I would have gotten you.
This game is just the infinite possibilities. This game is just full of infinite possibilities, and that's why it was my game of the year. Cause it's just it's the gift that will keep on giving forever, bro. Long live Marvel. When's Marvel? Right the fuck now.
And to think they call Luke Cage a coward. I love this. This is what I live for. I'm absolutely crazy about it.